Mr. Chairman, I think that my record in support of extending the Voting Rights Act and strengthening the Voting Rights Act speaks for itself. We've heard numerous comments by my colleagues from the other side of the aisle about those efforts, most recently in 2006. Unfortunately, moving H.R. 4 today is going to set back efforts to fix the mistake that the Supreme Court made in the Shelby County case. Every civil rights bill since the 1950s that have passed and been signed into law has been done on a bipartisan basis. This bill is not. Now, following the Shelby County case, I was involved in a number of negotiations with people on the other side of the aisle to figure out what we could do to come up with a compromise bill that would attract bipartisan support. We were able to achieve that, but there were those that are opposed to the entire philosophy of the Voting Rights Act, specifically pre-clearance, that ended up obstructing bringing that out. During those negotiations, people on both sides, Republicans and Democrats, gave things up to try to reach something that would get bipartisan support. We were successful in doing that. What has happened in this bill is all of the things that the Democrats gave up gets back in the bill. It's kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes, but none of the things that the Republicans gave up end up going back into this bill. So again, it is undoing the bipartisan negotiations that occurred in 2014, 2015, and 2016. As a result, this bill will pass the House. It won't go anywhere in the Senate, and it is another partisan move that has made something that has been previously bipartisan in nature partisan. It is a poison pill. It will be viewed that way, and it will never become law. So I'm not going to vote for this bill, despite my record in support of voting rights protections. I do believe that all of the civil rights laws that were passed in the 50s and 60s, the Voting Rights Act was the most important and provided the greatest societal and political change that this country has seen. But this is not going to fix the problem of the Supreme Court. And that's why I would ask my friends on the majority side, to step back and decide whether you want an issue or whether you want a law. I vote for a law. I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.